It has been so long since I used this neck mount, but I'm literally putting my feet up on my desk. I have turned my
What?
apartment into just the studio, just creativity,
What?
working out, and just bachelor life, and just kind of like part-time dad duties and stuff like that. Like I've just completely transformed it all. Maybe I need to skip over this for the video, but I wanted to make a video like kind of note to self, but just like for people to just see. Like maybe it's not going to be that popular. Maybe it will, because like I said, I wanted to branch out from making something for just, my family to watch. It wasn't really, I was trying to get on YouTube for family, just for family. But like, you got to start like that. And then I wanted just everybody to see it. Anybody my age, anybody young, getting older, anybody older, whatever. The importance of having friends of the opposite sex. Like if you're interested, me as a Christian, you start to dang near take on the role of, oh, I must be a player, some type of player or something. Let me break it down, because I grew up, my mom was a single mom at first for a little bit of time. She was married for a long time to my stepdad, but she was a single mom at first. And one of the first people I ever really was seeing and looking up to was my older sister. You know what I'm saying? She's like 4 years older than me. I've been telling this story to a lot of people lately, but like I've got my daughter's mom now that I gotta sometimes communicate with. I got a 2-year-old daughter, you know what I'm saying? And one thing, I'm 31, I'll be 32 in January 2027, right in the beginning of it. But like one thing, maybe it's just my personality type, but maybe it's a lot of people. Like I was engaged to her mom for a little bit, you know what I'm saying, a couple months or whatever. I had fun, but at the same time I was doing it maybe to provide my daughter. I wanted her to have her parents married right before she was even born, and we was trying to do it, trying to hurry up and rush it, trying to hurry up and get married before she was born. Then that wasn't working. The mom was dragging her feet, having more demands and stuff. So then I started being like, man, she ain't worth it to me. Like if I want you to get married before she's born so she can have her parents born, you won't do that. Then it's like she wanted to do it after, and I just kept having to compromise. And I'm like, man, I'm tired of doing this for you, but to stay on track, like as you get older, like I'm 31, like I feel like, I've read my horoscope before, and it's like, this type of person, they feel like they get younger as they get older. Like you start to get healthier. You're just starting to get your money together when you're getting older. I'm halfway in my schooling journey. I got some tax stuff. I was doing DoorDash full time. I owe some tax money and stuff. And then I can get my school stuff in order. But like, I feel like when I get older, like I'll just be getting wealthier and have opportunities. Like I feel like I'm healthier now than when I was a kid. I used to just eat a lot, if I was ever stressed out. Plus I had my first jobs when I was like 16, 17. Went off to college. I was super, super heavy my whole life at first. I'm just getting healthy, in a healthier shape now than when I was young. You start to get wealthier when you get a little older. You get done with college. Like, as Christian people, I see a lot of, I've read that Christians, we got a huge divorce rate. The Christian population is starting to become, maybe it's been for a while. I haven't looked up at the statistics for a while, but like maybe it's been a long time. But Christians, the rates of people being Christians is lower than people being in other religions, I feel like Christians feel like the stereotypical thing to do is get older and get married. And what you'll see is a lot of divorce, because like, think about the age when a woman can have babies in a healthy way. Like, men can have children until they're like 40 in a healthy way too. But women try to get, have kids around 30, maybe in the 20s. And then so if they're rushing to hurry up and get married and have kids, then you got that old pursuit of happiness when the wife, she just sitting around. Ain't no money really coming in between the both of you. Ain't no money. Then now she want to leave. You got the kids. So like, I urge, and I planned on this being about like 10 minutes. So I am getting off on tangents, but like, I just feel like people feel like to be Christian, like you gotta be married. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like people hurry up and get married, they have kids, and then you probably just in your 20s, people get married. You see people all the time, 18, 19, before they even start college, they'll get married, and just to live with somebody and just so they can make college easier for themselves. I've seen people hurry up, get married just so they can live with somebody and split the bill. Guess what, man? You used to be a clown back in the days if your wife got to work, back in your imagination. Like, you get married, your wife got a job, she paying some of the bills. People would have clowned you back in the days. Now it's the common thing, the woman just crying about she want to stop working and the man can't let her stop work. This is clown activity for real. I'm sorry I'm getting a little bit outrageous, but I really want this to go into a video on all these thoughts. It's starting to become like a mental notepad. I want this stuff off me and onto the internet so I can view it in the future. And man, dudes really think like they super popular because they married, got these bunch of kids, man. You see people in the church, man. Oh, I picked her right out of the church, out of the pew. Like, man, leave them women alone at church. Let something be sacred. Let the gym be sacred for women. I don't even go to a Planet Fitness or nothing no more. 24/7 year round, I just be outside jogging. I do push-ups and sit-ups and stretch inside the apartment right in the living room. You know what I'm saying? And I'll go outside even in the snow. Even in the rain, I'll go outside if I have to and run. Because you start to go places that women will be 100%. It's like going to work and trying to get dates and hook up with them women because you're going to see a lot of women. But then you ain't going to stop seeing them. And now it's polluted with what you've done. You know what I'm saying? So the gym, the Planet Fitness needs to be, let them go in there. Because women, it's kind of rare sometimes that a lot of women work out. You need to let it be a place where they can go and be safe and really stick to the grind. Maybe if I said if I get like a YMCA membership, that might have been a little different. Because that's a nice place. You might flirt up in there, I don't know, but I don't go there. It's a little bit more expensive. But like the church, as a young man who really is interested in women, different races of women too, I always felt super, super, super sacred and just comfortable. And like, I love the Lord and I love to worship the Lord. When I could go to church and them women be looking, sometimes they dresses be too long and big and all this fluffy stuff. They don't look that good. But like, I would feel like super good about myself, like knowing I would never try to date nobody I go to church with. Because I used to date women I go to church with as a kid. But it needs to be some places, like as I get older, you start to learn how to be professional in the workplace. You know what I'm saying? Some jobs got policies against that stuff. Some jobs got scripts. You got to talk to people a certain way. And that helps you become balanced. You know, you need to be able to go to work and get money. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to go to work and worry about dating. But it's just now 9 minutes and I'm just getting into the topic. Like, instead of like, oh, I'm Christian and like leading off to women like, man, I dream of having a wife and family and kids. Guess what? I got a daughter. I didn't even know, she was going to be coming. I didn't know her mom was going to be pregnant and stuff. It happened. I'm proud of it. I don't even lead off with women no more like about a wife or nothing. If a woman gets to talking about being a wife too soon and kids and stuff right away, I see that as kind of like a red flag because I'm at the age where it's like in 31, you still might be dealing with somebody in the 20s or in the 30s. And so it's very common for women to hurry up and just shoot guy to guy to guy. Whoever's really serious about getting married and having kids with her. And the thing is like, as I started getting older, I just had started getting good at cold approaching women and stuff. So like, and then somebody got pregnant, you know. So with that being said, it's just like, I really didn't really want kids when the time came. I really was seeing, you know, as a psychology major, I was seeing nothing but maybe what's wrong with the woman, like what she doesn't have, maybe some of her flaws and weaknesses in life. So I started talking to women about families and being married in the future, but like I really would see automatically that maybe she ain't the one. Or like the big topic I want to talk about too is like seeing your value as a man. I can't really, maybe I could say it for women too, like seeing your value as a human being, like the freedom if you're interested in dating different type of people throughout your life and you want to spend your life meeting new people. Like, I remember my stepdad would say, you know, you don't got to put a title on it. And I kind of take that and apply that these days. Like, stop being in such a rush to be like, oh, that's my girlfriend. I'm 31. I really don't want to have a girlfriend anymore right now. I feel like a girlfriend is kind of beneath me to call someone my girlfriend. I'm too old for that. And like getting married, I feel like technically it's an option, but it's just like, if you got like value in this life, you think you're a good person, you're smart, you got potential, you want to get up and take care of your body, stay off drugs, you want to work out, you want to make good money, you want to travel and stuff, why limit your ability to meet other people just to say I got somebody? You know what I'm saying? Just to be like, I live with somebody, and you know married people can struggle and that they get divorces and maybe somebody don't make enough money for the other one. Like, why ever get into this earthly fleshly contract and be like, I'm married, when you could have been meeting unlimited beautiful women and being friends? Like, at this moment right now, I got more than one female friend, like couple different females. I got their numbers, and it varies from like, man, she would be a great person to talk to and I'll keep her focused, she keep me mentally humble, to the ones that look good and you looking like, man, gotta have her around. You know what I'm saying? It starts to come down to, what do you want your life to really be like? And me as a young guy, motivational motion 1, 2, 3, I really like am fascinated with women. Like, when they look beautiful, like, what if you got some type of event to go to? Like, what if you want to go to that new movie? What if you want to go out to a restaurant for the first time in a long time and you want somebody looking beautiful there? Like, I used to have a lot of female best friends in high school, you know what I'm saying? Like, just being a grown man, getting older, you don't got to settle down. You don't got to start to be like, let me get a wife, because then you get a wife, man, you got to come home to that person. Like, you can't get no other women, nothing. Like, when you just got friends, female friends, like, she could have somebody who's a friend you ain't even asking, you ain't even worried about. Like, sometimes they pick up the phone, sometimes they was a little bit busy, you know. Sometimes you make a little plan now to go to a movie or something, some dinner, and sometimes you just calling them, hey, how you doing, what you up to, boom, boom, boom. Like, but you could start to have more than one woman if you see more than one woman and you wanted to talk to them. So I really urge young people, stop trying to crack them eggs all the time, man. Stop trying to be so serious and get married all the time, because when you're young, in your 20s and your 30s, you're just starting to get done with school sometimes, or just starting to try to build your investments. And so, like, a lot of people, even women, man, stop trying to always be a mom all the time. You don't gotta be coming to be a mom. You could adopt if you gotta have kids, or just live your life. And if it don't come naturally, don't be trying to force it. You got a lot of women, man, doing a lot of stuff out here, trying to get babies and stuff, you know what I'm saying, with crazy methods, you know. All type of things they trying to say and do to guys to just do stuff, you know. And guys too, going out here tricking women and trying to get them pregnant for no reason and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Everybody need to, I feel like we as young people in our 20s and 30s, we need to slow down. We need to just build your own wealth up and realize it's a plethora of people who need you. Like, you might be smart, you might have came from a good family, And you meet women who ain't even have a good family and a good upbringing, and they might need to cling on to you for something. You might tell them they look beautiful and they can stay out the street, stay out of trouble. Now you got 2-3 women that's beautiful, better looking than anybody, and y'all just keeping each other sane and keeping each other out of trouble. I urge young people, 20s and 30s, slow your roll, because we don't even be having the wealth. We don't even be having the money to pay for stuff that you need to do to be able to get married. You know what I'm saying? The wife got to work. You know what I'm saying? The kids, they in there got to have a full-time job, and they freaking go to daycare. You know what I'm saying? So I just urge young people in the 20s and 30s, don't forget to extend some friendship. Stop trying to hurry up and get married because you think you're missing something, because married people is getting divorces and they don't want to even go to church. You know what I'm saying? And men is out here wifing up all these women, and the woman got to get up and go to work and stuff, and the dude don't even make enough money to be freaking buy the house fully and pay for the cars, and the woman can stay home and raise the kids, and everybody think they missing something. I need to urge y'all to just don't forget to be young and work hard in school and take care of your body physically and be friends with people, because if you really like that young lady, you shouldn't be trying to tell her or worry about who she texting to. Like, if you like her and she like you a little bit, she gonna show you some respect. She not finna sit there and be texting 30 dudes in a way that whatever. And you shouldn't be too jealous, because we ain't got no money. If you ain't got no millions of dollars, who are you trying to control anyways? And stop bringing these women and all this, my fiance and all this stuff, to your mom and them, man. Just come through, man. If you come through, man, you might got a friend or something. Hey, say, look, this is such. Keep it light. Then you can have more friends, and you can have a more beautiful life and more potential. We need to stop trying to just go to the altar so quick. You know what I'm saying? Because when you got them female friends, it ain't always sexual all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I really urge people to live the life we have in front of us. Stop trying to wife everybody up all the time. Stop trying to be serious. Stop going to jail because you done harass these women. Stop freaking executing your ex-girl because she freaking was looking at somebody, but it was really she was looking in the mirror trying to see herself. What's wrong with y'all? Stop being so serious all the time. Have a little fun. Note to self, though. Don't do that.